Alright, my name is Mike Oren. This is Mobile Dev Frameworks 2 for the term of 1505. It is Saturday, May 9th, due to the extension I received. Thank you, by the way. Tonight we're going to go over the week 1 project, creating the Twitter application. Did run into a few issues. Hopefully we can get those straightened out so I can apply them to next week's projects. Oh, hello there. Launch the application. First, right off the bat, when you load the application, the what do we call it in here? The compose view controller pops up with the Twitter posting. I'll get into the explanation of why that happens in a second. Just cancel that. Refresh pulls up my my Twitter feed for my Twitter account, and clicking on one of the rows will bring up the handle, when it was created, and the actual content of the tweet. First tweet as an engaged man. I got engaged over the weekend, so I tweeted about it. I usually don't use Twitter anymore. I don't know what to really do with it, so there are a bunch of random tweets, further testing, just stuff I made a while ago. Yeah, so I'm going to demonstrate this real quick because I ran into an issue. I'm not quite sure what's happening. Just because I wanted to have the pop-up for the Twitter posting into a separate window. Obviously, that's, part of the instructions. But when I try to create a view controller, clicked and dragged it over there. I'll throw a button here. Just post one there. And whenever I try to create the segue, oops, apologize for that. Whenever I try to create the segue, modally, like I always do, run that, let that refresh, it crashes on me. I'm not quite sure why. I'm not sure where the error code is somewhere else, but when I hit the post button, I get the crash. And it says it cannot cast value of type UI view controller to Twitter test.detail view controller. I have no idea why the detail view controller is even in question right now. I don't, as far as I could tell, going through the through my code, there's nothing that would point to using the detail view controller because I'm inheriting from my standard view controller in the storyboard. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Not sure why that's happening. So as of right now, I just have the detailed view controller instead of the new posting one. But it works if I put the button in here and run a view controller into there. The segue works fine. So I'm not quite sure where in the code I'm having the issue there. But anyway, my code, I import the social and the accounts framework, create a table just like every other time. I have a reload function in there, and then I go into the tweet info array. I create that. I grab the account store for the Twitter. Everything we were taught during the course of the week, all those videos, and then just because I didn't have anywhere to put it elsewhere in my code, I left the SL compose view controller. I left that in the main view controller for the time being. Hopefully you can get with me sometime this week to see why it's crashing when I try to load a new view controller from my main view controller. We can troubleshoot that just so I can fix it for my own. And then I called the pieces of the uh, class that I created to populate my table. And then run that one more time. Yeah, so the posting works with who it's from, and then the refresh brings it all up. But yeah, get back to me on that one, see what I can do to fix that, so I can fix it for the just for my files, so I can keep it and use it as a point of reference for next time. And I will begin working on week 2 project tomorrow. So Mike Oren signing out.